We got another great matchup for you coming down right now. It is Mexico versus California, an age-old battle. L.Cassity up against Hayden Rodgers, the 17-year-old up against the 20-year-old. Two bright, young, shining stars in surfing.
The first time with each other as well, as we see Hayden here. As you said, only 20 years old from just down the road in San Clemente. He's great in the air. And this one going to be a strong start, you know. Anything above a 5 is already a keep your score, especially at the beginning of the heat, but very quick, right on the sharp eyes, working with Matt Myers right now. His confidence is much higher than it was over there in Bolito. He's finally made a few heats on the CS, and quick in transition right here, Kaipo, getting some variety on the board right there.
Staying active, looking right this time on the backhand. Hayden Rodgers loading up, takes it there again, indie grab. And goes incomplete. So that's going to be a throwaway score for Hayden Rodgers. A wave ridden. Oh, no.
Just a quick one.
Yeah, just a quick one. Hayden.
Yeah. And about that topic, as a competitor, as we see Rodgers up again, wave 3 already, Kipes?
Gosh, I like it. I like that he's staying busy. And I like the look of the board. It looks a little shorter, wider, kind of stubbier. Maybe going for more the equipment may change today.
This is
like now it's kind of like when you turn and look in the board bag for your groveler.
Normal shortboard day. No, but this is good conversion right here on wave 3, and as you said, very active. First 8 minutes, he's already got 3 waves right here. Love the creativity. Nothing super crazy on this one, but that's going to be a backup score, and I think just building momentum.
Lucas has made the highlight reel every single day, so he is definitely on a roll. Just 17 years old. Here he goes, first wave for Mexico's L.Cassity, and the whip and the quickness, and that's just solid foundational surfing.
You know, everybody's going to try to sign up, and depending on your ranking, you might potentially get in or not, Kipes.
Taking it to another left and
shoulder.
Just a quick one. Yeah, that one just tapered off. Lucas staying active right now, finding another left. This one closer to the pier. Zaps it up there for the first turn. Little tapered here. Looks like he's going to try to stick with it. It gets into some trouble. Take a look at a replay running through here for L.Cassity.
Well, extremely strong turn of the pocket, straight up and vertical, and you know he's looking for close to a 5 for the lead.
As it hit the pier, Hayden takes the right, pops it up in the air. If he can put that down, he's going to get a big score. Unfortunately, unable to ride out complete.
He's one of those guys that truly embodies those San Clemente aerialists out of, you know, the 80s and the 90s. Hayden right there at number 4 with more than 15 points, too. Seems like Cassidy looking right here.
Lucas winds up, tosses it up there, and a big explosion. Can't go back, get the board back under his feet.
You know, your support's evolving a lot economically, too. You've had to adjust to that own pathway yourself.
All right, here goes Lucas. Needs a 4.8 for a 5-point ride is what he needs. Tosses it up, tail high, air reverse, looking for a little bit more. On his way to the score. If he finished this waves off, he's going to change the situation on the water. Looking pretty good through the flats here. A couple of S-turns. Huntington hop, of course. Doubles up on the inside, stabs it. Rides out of the white water. Pretty sure he's going to get the number.
Difficult because they are, but you can see right here. I mean, getting that grab, you have to bring your board a bit closer to you, and it just makes things a bit cooler. Yeah. I mean, for the judges too, they want to get excited about things like that, Kipes.
Yeah, and let's remember, let's call it a frontside grab. It's not an indie.
No, that's only backside.
Yes, glad we have to quantify that.
No, absolutely not on the forehand.
Yeah,
but see, I mean, gets a good grab, good projection too, and Lucas might be. See Lucas try to break away, surf a different peak to Hayden because he's vulnerable right now with that small backup of the 4.67. Rodgers might be looking at left here, Kaipo.
On the forehand, Hayden tosses it up there, reverts out of it for the front side spin. Nice little carve there, and the deep water next to the pier has that wave just taper off. 4-point ride. What do you think, Mitch?
He just wanted to retake the lead right here. So a 4 isn't a large number. The reverse is cool. You know, we did see the 3.83 on a smaller wave. The reverse that he did on that one was much flatter too. It was right at the end of the section as well. This one's steeper at the beginning of it, but as you can see, it's more of a shoulder tapered off wave right here going into the pier. But he doesn't need a huge number. So You know, if he gets the situation changed, I'm not surprised.
I like that he responds quickly. Doesn't want to let the heat get away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was
complicated.
That was a really forced air reverse, and it was pretty incredible that he was able to even get the pop because he was down in the flats on that.
Here's another look at it. And as you said, under the lip, but, you know, made things much more difficult than they actually were. Tried to get the pop over it, but with all those chops, with that, you know, drain tide this morning, really difficult to get your board up and over the lip line. Had to do it with the lip, and, you know, from that angle, much dumpier. So now the 4.67.
And he's going to execute on that priority for a block. He deems that this wave does not have the 4.85. He's going to let Cassidy go, and he was right.
Yeah, and I think Lucas was just trying to bait him into using priority or try to separate himself, break away. 30 seconds.
There's going to be a chance for both waves. Hayden's going to have to make a decision right here. Is he going to use his priority? And the question is yes. Lucas is going to have an opportunity on the back wave. Hayden, little backhand float.
No change.
Lucas with one more chance. 16 seconds, ample time for the surfer from Mexico.
Oh.
And it's a closeout.
Got exciting right there at the end.
Oh.
Best result, 2 events in on the CS.
Well done, young man. Hayden Rodgers going into the quarterfinals with a tactical display in the third heat of the day.